Hello, welcome to Conversations with the Empress. I am the Empress. So, I wanted to do a show on my weekend, this past weekend when I went to go see my mother and my father. I want to speak on the fact that, like, growing up, I never thought that my relationship with my parents would be the way it is now, which is just so beautiful. You know, we have the best time with one another. And growing up, we bumped heads a lot. I wasn't the easiest child. You know, I definitely took some years off of my parents' life with my antics in high school. But I can say that I feel extremely blessed and grateful to have the relationship with my parents that I have now, because it's like I'm still their child, but they don't treat me like a child. You know, when we get together, we have grown-up adult conversation, and I'm really getting to know them as people, just not my parents, you know. But this past weekend was wonderful. I really enjoyed my time with them, and I actually was so excited to go down there and spend some time with them. I'll just say for people, like, you know, if you're young, you know, like a kid, and you're having that tumultuous time with your parents, just know that it doesn't last forever. You know, and I'm sure it does for some people. Some people don't have relationships with their parents at all. But as you get older, you begin to understand your parents more, and like the things that they said to you and tried to teach you, and the reasons why they did the things they did. And, you know, I'm just grateful to be at this age, and both of my parents are still here, and I'm able to sit down with them and break bread with them and learn from them, and, you know, just show them all the things that they taught me. You know, I might not live my life exactly the way they would want me to, or the way they would, but at the end of the day, they're proud of me because they know that I'm out here living my life the way I want to, and I'm a good person, you know. So it's just really refreshing to be able to have such a wonderful relationship with my parents now. And we had the best time, you know. I'm just at a place in my life now where I feel like I want to be around my family, and I don't want to carry any negativity on any level, because, you know, something I talk to with my parents is that, you know, when you're holding on to negativity, positivity can't come in. The analogy I use is like a glass full of dirt. You know, you have a glass full of dirt, but you don't want dirt in that glass. You want water. You can't put water in that glass if it's full of dirt. It's just going to make mud, and you're not going to have water. So it's like, I don't want muddied energy. I want crystal clear energy like water. Okay. And that's where I'm at. You know, I talked about how I've forgiven certain people in my life. Well, not even forgiven, but basically, you know, I made the statement to my mother about certain people in my life that I had not been having a relationship with, that I don't feel the need to forgive them because there's nothing to forgive them for. And when I made that statement, she was like, that is forgiveness in itself. When you could see someone and not feel like you have to forgive them, or feel like you have a grudge against them, or you're feeling some type of way or whatever, that's how you know you forgave the person. And that's the wave that I'm on. That's the energy I'm bringing these days. Like, I just want positive people around me. I want to put positive energy out, and I want to receive positive energy back. Like, that's what I'm on. If that means that I only have 2 friends and no romantic interest in my life and good family, that's fine with me. As long as the energy is on the frequency that I needed to be on. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I'm just coming to a lot of realizations in my life, and I'm in a really good place. And that don't mean that everything's perfect, because everything is not always perfect. You know, it's not about things being perfect. It's about how you deal with things, and how you accept things, and how you react to things. But yeah, I have really good parents, man. I have really good parents. They're still great parents. I might have not always thought they was great parents when I was a teenager and going through my bullshit, but you know, hindsight being 2020, they did the best they could, you know, and I feel like that's what most parents do. They do the best they can, you know. You're only a parent, you know, you're a parent one time when you have your firstborn, and you learn from that, and then the more kids you have, the more you've learned. But, you know, it's just, you learn as you go. Being a parent, you learn as you go. And I think my parents did a pretty damn good job, because I'm a great person. I'm pretty dope. Not just on my own, okay? I come from 2 dope-ass parents. And I'm starting to learn that certain things about me, I'm starting to learn which parent I got them things from. I ain't going to tell you what, because y'all don't need to know my parents' business like that. But just know, I'm definitely both of my parents' child. Because hanging out with them now, I can see the parts of me that are them. It's just really deep. So anyway, this is a shout out to parents and family and elevating. So what you're going to see next is some footage from this past weekend with my parents and us hanging out and my mom cooking and just us being daughter and parents, okay? So I hope you guys enjoy it. And until we meet again, smooches and stay tuned. This is my mom, the Black Martha Stewart, zesting a lemon for blueberry lemon bread. And giving me dirty looks y'all can't see. She'll be nice to y'all. She ain't nice to me though. I'm here harassing my mom while she cooks. Because I can and I love her. Mom, you know I love you. You love me. She's making me blueberry lemon bread for me and my friends. Me and Celie and Jamie. Y'all want to know where my love of food comes from? It comes from my mother. Because she's been feeding me really good food for a really long time. So you can't just be bringing me any type of meal, all right? Because it's not going to be acceptable. She's the standard. Thanks. I don't know if y'all can see this, but this is a giant web.
Come here.
That I almost walked in. This is the country stuff that I be talking about. Yes, he is, Ma. I can see his legs. Do y'all see that big old thing? And look at this web. See, this is the country stuff that I be telling y'all about. I don't miss that. You know what it's like where I grew up? Because I'm a country girl. Y'all don't believe it, but I'm country. Let me show you. Here, that's my dad's barbecue, grill, and smoker. This is all the backyard. Woods as far as you can see, 5 acres back. This is where I grew up. Country living. Got the deck over here. This is where I grew up. Country style. Fire pit over here. This is my mother's blueberry lemon bread. It's all finished. No, you guys wish you could have some, but you can't.
No, that came out perfect.
It's beautiful. I wish y'all could smell it.
In my new movie, there's a scene where Big Bad Red Green comes back to town. And my club is stolen. Takes all my receipts and all my cash and all the girls. Everything I've been building up my whole life. He comes along and tries.
Okay, so, you know, earlier today I went to my parents' house. My mom made the blueberry lemon bread. And she made a loaf for my friend, my dear friend of 20 some odd years, Jamie Nan for Press. Jamie Nan brand on Etsy. Check her out. And she has now a critique of my mom's blueberry lemon bread, so y'all know it's not just me, and I'm not, you know, I'm not biased because it's my mom. Okay, someone's shy tonight, but I'm gonna let y'all listen to her. Go ahead.
So it was very great so far. I don't really want to announce how I tasted it. Because apparently I might get in trouble. But, I broke the corner piece off.
Yes, she didn't cut it, Mom. She did not cut it. I gave it to her. She literally opened it while she's laying in her bed and just started breaking it off like caveman style. Like, I'm like, we can't get a knife and cut it.
I broke it off.
caveman style.
And I ate a bite.
She ate a chunk.
And it was a very tasty bite. It was a very tasty bite.
And she started doing the Winnie Pooh dance.
It
Winnie
had
the
a
Pooh
very
dance.
lemony, tart, sweet outside.
And what about the blueberries?
Outside taste. And then the blueberries gave it a nice
pop in your mouth.
Nice added punch. Oh gosh, it was great. But I'm gonna wrap it back up because I'm gonna save that bad boy for tomorrow.
Yes.
But,
so you give it a 10 out of 10?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
She's like, I ain't fucking up my future meals.
First off, nothing in that house is ever less than a 10 out of 10.
Aww.
Ever.
See, Mom? Everybody loves your cooking, just like me.